Just want to say thank you for all of the love and support that y'all have poured out on me over yesterday's video. I struggled so hard with the idea of putting anything out there. My oncologist and my social worker and some of my family and friends recommended months ago that I should post either videos or write journal something to record my experiences and things that I thought about and were important to me in my life. Um, but I really didn't want to do it. I put it off for a long time because I, why would anybody care about me and my story? It's not something that, while I have done some extraordinary things that are just incredible, I nobody would be interested in my story, and y'all have shown that you are interested. So thank you. Um, I want to go ahead and address some of the comments that I received yesterday. A lot of them were people recommending like ivermectin, fenbenzerol, or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I do have a tube of it here at the house, and a couple of other supplements. There was some sort of oil. I can't remember. I've never even heard of it before, so I'll look it up. Apricot seed supplements. But what I really want to focus on today is ivermectin. So when 2020 came around, a lot of the nurses and whatnot were talking about ivermectin to get rid of parasites and the benefits of it, and I really liked it. I thought it was a great idea. In other countries, uh, going through a parasite cleanse is a pretty normal thing, whereas here in the United States, it's considered almost impossible for you to have parasites, and I think that's just baloney. I know that with me, I was an over the road truck driver for 13 years. And if you know anything about truck drivers, we do not get very many options for food, much less healthy food. I mostly wound up eating roller bites and fast food because that's what was available most of the time. There were when I first got into trucking, TA and Petro. It's a trucking truck stop brand. They would have buffets, and a lot of them had a salad bar, and I would love eating at those salad bars. But that was the only healthy food option that I really ever saw. But anyway, I say all that to say that I knew that the chances of me having a parasitic infection were very high. And I had been wanting to do a parasite cleanse when all of my issues started, coming about. And so it was a natural step for me to start taking ivermectin after I got my cancer diagnosis. Um, I want to talk about like the ups and downs, and possibly some of the mistakes that I made when it came to ivermectin specifically. So my parents are the ones that highly recommended ivermectin, and like I said, I was kind of on board with the idea beforehand, and this just kind of time time was right. So my parents bought me some the ivermectin paste. And from what I've been told, you don't want to do the paste. You want to do the liquid because there's stuff in the paste that's not good for you. I did not know this at the time, but I did get the desired effect. The Sorry for the TMI, but the mass that came out of me, um, nightmare fuel, absolutely nightmare fuel, and I felt so much better after that came out of me. Um, One of the things that I did that I probably would not recommend other people do. My parents had found a protocol for people with cancer that they were supposed to take extremely high doses of ivermectin. So what we were doing was we were putting the paste into little gel capsules. Um, um, I had gone and found some vegan capsules because I don't do um, anything with pork or anything like that, and most of the capsules are gelatin, which comes from from pig bones. Um, if that's something you're okay with, that's your own decision. That's just what I do. So anyway, I was taking several pills multiple times a day, and as a result, I was getting some negative side effects. The negative side effects were vision distortions. So when it first started, I'd say I was probably about a week into taking the ivermectin, and my vision on in my peripheral vision was starting to become dim, and it was almost like there were little floaters in my peripheral vision. And I pretty much ignored it because what I've been told is that your eyes have the largest concentration of parasites. So chances were the vision distortion was the parasites in my eyes dying off. Um, it Over the next few days, it started kind of narrowing into my center of vision, and by the time that I finally decided to come off of it, I would have to sit and stare at a stationary object to be able to see it clearly. Um, After a couple of days of coming off of it, I was fine. I have tried taking it in much smaller doses, but unfortunately, every time that I do, I start getting that visual distortion again, and it comes on quicker and stays longer. So I'm not going to do the ivermectin anymore. Mainly because of the eyesight. I've and When it comes to the eyesight, I've got other issues that are going on with that, which I'll go into further depth in a different video. Today, I just wanted to kind of focus in on the ivermectin and to just thank you so much for your support and the outpouring of love and the comments that you've shown to me over the last video. So thank you so much for that.